So our next speaker is Linda Teaman of Shoshana Technologies.
That's me. Hi, I'm Linda Teaman. I'm the CEO of Shoshana Technologies. I'm also a co-owner. And we provide business-critical software to home health care agencies and home care agencies, and our customers are all over the US and Canada. I'd like to tell you a little bit about my journey as becoming a leader. So, way back in the 80s, I had an experience that really stuck with me, and I wanted to share it with you. So I was a childbirth instructor and a childbirth assistant to midwives. And I love learning new things. I love helping people. And I thought for me, the next step was to become a breastfeeding counselor. And so I went to a mentor and friend and colleague of mine and expressed to her this idea. And I was a little bit taken aback by her reaction. Her reaction to me was, "Oh, you're just trying to put another feather in your cap." And frankly, it really undermined my confidence in myself. It made me question my motivations, and I didn't become a breastfeeding counselor. But over the years, I have put more feathers in my cap, studying and learning and experimenting in things that really interested me. And over time, I had discovered that it's my job as a leader to sometimes help others expand their horizons. So let's fast forward from that feather in the cap comment to about 12.5 years or so, and I am now a middle school games and physical education teacher. And I had a student who was new in the 7th grade. He had been at another school. And let me just stop here by saying I don't want to insult anybody by comparing middle schoolers to employees, but the essence of personal growth comes early, and the effects of it last a lifetime. So this young man was pretty miserable in almost everything, except his confidence was kind of wrapped up in his ability to play basketball. So I felt like it was my job to find a way to expand his comfort zone. So I created a program of games and activities where essentially everyone in the class was completely clueless. Every game, every activity that I brought to them was something that none of them have ever experienced. I really had to go into discovery mode to find these games. I had to go back kind of in historical games to find something for them to play. But over time, this young man became more comfortable with the group. He became more comfortable with himself. And as you can imagine, the rest of the group was really loved playing together. So it turned out to be a really positive thing. You may have experienced something like that in your workplace, where you find an employee or colleague that sort of holds fast to a tower of knowledge. They really want to be good teammates, but they have sort of a false sense of security that gives them a sense of power in that sort of tower. And they have a really hard time leaving room for other people's opinions. Well, it's my job to find a way to encourage open and honest sharing, to kind of draw a person like that out of their tower so that they may enjoy the joy of the team. And this is my team. This was our Christmas ugly sweater party or whatever. So, we're a small company, but we're happy. So my daughter, who's now in her mid-20s, but way back when she was much younger, an experience with her was that she, I would see her quite often holding back from her classmates. She seemed to not want to shine amongst them. And I pulled her aside, and I was very frank with her, and I said, you know, it's okay for you to shine amongst your classmates, because when you do, then they will find themselves to be able to shine brighter. They will find in you the sort of an inspiration and just a way of seeing themselves, seeing sort of their future selves. And you may have also seen in your workplace, you might have coworkers or employees who they have great ideas. They almost, you look at them and you can almost see that little bubble over their head, and it's got something really good in it. And yet they don't say anything because they don't want to step on people's toes. They don't want to create conflict. Well, what I can do, let me step back here for a second. As the CEO, it is my job to provide a place where my employees kind of wander into healthy conflict, because that's where innovation lies. So then it's my job to find a way for them to be able to share their ideas and therefore shine themselves. This is everybody on my team raising their, I had this picture taken 3 days ago. I said, everybody go out, raise your hand like you're saying, I have something important to say. So that's what this picture is here. My journey has been very wandering. I started off studying vocal music in college. I was a stay-home mom to 4 beautiful daughters. I have taught childbirth education and music and games and phys ed. I helped a friend start a software company, and surprise, surprise, I'm the CEO of that company now. So, hell yes, I put feathers in my cap. You never know when somebody's going to need one, and what I can say to you is, wear your feathers proudly, share them freely, and step back and watch others shine too. Thank you. Thank you.